Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip Equipment, and what we have for sale here today is an SK290 LC. The 290 is it's a 29 metric ton machine. LC means it's a long carriage. It's a longer than standard carriage. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second clip, and then we'll run it in the third. The serial number on this machine is L like Linda, B like boy, 04, U062. I'm going to leave that last digit blank. If you buy this tractor from me or any of the others that I have for sale, we've got some loaders, we've got some tankers, we've got some more excavators, skid steers, scissor lifts, backhoes, trenchers. We got a little bit of everything. Anyway, point is if you buy this tractor from me or any of the others that I have for sale, you're going to be dealing with Pro Provencio. He's the guy running the camera. He's my right-hand man. You can look at these and other videos on, we'll list this on eBay and other places. So anyway, price on a new machine like this these days is I'll just leave that closed for right now, is about $350,000. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to get the hour meter reading when I started this. So it's got 4,824 hours on the service meter. As far as manufacturers go, you know, Kobelco is pretty ubiquitous out there. They're probably third or fourth in the manufacturing of excavators anyway. The weight of this machine is 66,350 pounds. The widest point are these tracks right here at 11 foot 2 inches. The tallest point is the top of that cab at 10 foot 8 inches. And the transportation length from the end of this counterweight all the way to the front of this machine, whenever the boom is, whenever that stick's tucked in and it's in transport profile, is 34 feet. Comparable machines are like, well, this machine's a little bit bigger than a Cat 325, but that's pretty comparable. Or like a John Deere 290. Or this is bigger than a PC 270 Komatsu, but smaller than a 300. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost every machine we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. I say that because it doesn't have any rust. I mean, you can see where the paint's flecked off the bucket and whatnot, and the rainwater's gotten to it, but the fact of the matter is that this machine in no way, shape, or form is rust pervasive. It's a Dallas, Texas machine. We're 300 miles from the ocean, and we're far enough salt that the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables and throwing. All right, what I started to say was, I don't know how much of that last part we got, but this is a Dallas, Texas machine. Pro accidentally hit the stop button. I started complaining about our wives and giving us high blood pressure. But the point that I was trying to make is that we're not in a rust pervasive environment. This machine is pretty much rust free. So yeah, you missed the part about our wives. That would have been good. This particular excavator, the company that we bought it from, again, is has got a conscientious maintenance manager that and a maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. We've been happy with all the machines that we purchased from these guys, and it should be said that before I purchase any machine, I send 2 mechanics out to inspect it, and if they say everything's okay on it, then I personally go out and I inspect it. I mean, I'm sorry, Pro goes out and he inspects it, and if he says everything's okay on it, then I personally go out and I inspect it before I write a check. That's if the money's right. As far as options go, it's pretty obvious. This thing's got a thumb on it. This is a mechanical thumb. Now this machine does have auxiliary hydraulics, so theoretically you could, this is a 2-inch pin here. These are 2-inch pins. So you could, with a 44-inch cylinder with maybe about 14-16 inches of stroke, you probably want a good 2-inch barrel. Anyway, point is, you could probably adapt this to make it a hydraulic thumb. Again, I don't know what else is involved, but that's the gist of it. It's I guess theoretically it's possible. I personally like stiff arm thumbs because they're just more robust and they tend to last longer. They don't break down. Again, it's got auxiliary hydraulics. You know, it's an enclosed cab machine. The AC blows cool, not cold. I'd even say that it doesn't work, so that's that, but it could be fixed. It does have an air conditioning unit in it. Bro, does this one have this one does not have a battery disconnect.
No, it don't. I had to disconnect it.
I'll talk about the engine here in a minute. And then I'll go in the cab. So all the fluid levels on this tractor are where they should be. It's mechanically sound. Everything on it works. There's no leaks or any kind of problems on it. The transmission runs through all the gears. I'm sorry, it's got a 2-speed transmission, not all the gears. It's got a high and low, which works just fine. Top speed is 3.5 miles an hour. This undercarriage here is about 75%. Bro, if you can show them the bushings under there. Underneath the bushings.
Yeah, right. Okay.
The bushings. Here. So the undercarriage is in really good shape. The final drives have got plenty of power. This machine counter rotates no problem. This machine is a strong machine. We got that bucket right there. Excuse me, is for a 470 excavator. That's a big excavator. That bucket probably weighs about, I don't know, 5,000–6,000 pounds. It's pretty heavy, but this machine, I haven't lifted it with it yet, but I will in a second. You'll see it has no problem. It doesn't lack for power at all. Again, all of the hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. All of these pins and bushings are relatively tight. There's no deflection or any kind of problem in that Rotec section right there. Now this thumb right here, this is an 8-inch by 60-inch thumb, okay? It's a mechanical thumb, obviously. This bucket is a 42-inch bucket. It's 60 inches deep, and it's 42 inches, and it's 5'7" tall. And this bucket's probably about a 2-yard bucket when it's heaped. The maximum dig depth on this machine is 24 feet. The maximum reach at ground level from those tracks is 35 feet, and the maximum dig height is 33 feet. The shoe width here is 31.5 inches. There's about 15'7" of track on the ground. The PSI rating is about 6.24. And as far as the drawbar pull goes, this machine, drawbar pull is defined as the amount of weight the machine can push or pull in addition to its own weight, which in this case on this machine it's 57,800 pounds. So we're going to run it in the next clip. All right, bro. Okay, so next we're going to talk about the engine on this dude. There's your battery box right here. There's the cab of the machine, give you perspective. And there's your engine. It's a Mitsubishi engine. A lot of people don't know this, but Mitsubishi builds Hope I don't fall down here. Excuse me for getting out of frame. But Mitsubishi builds the cat excavators. Oh, that's an S6D16 190 net horsepower engine right there. It's a good running engine. It's a bulletproof engine. Been around a long time. Go ahead and rev it up, bro. No smoke. It's a good engine. There's the top of the cab here.